last time we played.
Ooh.
It's been a while since we said that. I mean, it was only last week.
What we've been doing?
Oh, yeah, because it was last week.
Not
Oh, I
for
can
me.
also do this now.
Oh.
How good's that?
I like that.
Audio jungle.
My trousers feel smaller.
Everyone's dancing. I like it. So, the last time we played, we'd all had a good old adventure. There'd been some masturbation.
Yep.
There'd been eggs in beverages.
Welcome back, everybody.
There'd been re-leathering of a desk.
Many times.
Many times over. There'd been some financial fraud.
Quite like
A Fez was found.
Quite like the idea that they don't actually just replace the leather; they just put it on.
Layer it on top. It's getting taller and taller. They've had to get him a cushion now.
That's
because he's a halfling.
Ah, I like it. It's good.
Well, yeah. Tommy Cooper
I
is
have
in
very
here.
few possessions now,
Just like that.
So splurge. Treat myself, as they say.
And you were very much in the midst of a murder mystery because there'd been not one but two horrible murders.
Dun, dun, dun.
In a
Dun,
murder.
Horrible murders.
A brace of
Yeah,
murders.
they were quite horrible.
They were. And
In fact, that's what you shouted at people.
Yeah.
There'd been an horrible murder.
There's been an horrible murder. Lovely.
Murder.
And then
we found ourselves just on the island of Nassau, a beautiful sort of tropical style island.
Style.
It's themed tropical.
in a Toscobble kitchen with a bunch of wankers.
Yeah. Well, the wankers. Oh, you were Pied Piper to the wankers.
I believe we just Pied Pipered them down to the kitchen.
Okay.
And with my invisibleness and my Norks and Orcs
yes,
porn book.
you'd led them there with pornography.
And then just as they'd got to the kitchen, at which point he jumped up and went, "There's been an horrible murder.
Yep.
Does anyone know these two people?" Because we got the bodies that
Yep.
Derek had laid out in the kitchen after he'd maggoted them.
Yep.
All caught up.
Yeah. Let's get back to the action.
Let's get back to the action.
This one's been shot. This one's been stabbed.
Yes.
But the one that's been shot has got the gun,
The what?
and the one that's been stabbed has got the knife. It's very weird.
And they both think that I didn't kill him.
Yeah, and they've
they-
both also been poisoned, which is really weird.
Both.
Yes.
Poison.
Very
Yeah.
odd. And it got some maggot in them.
But you did have a suspect.
Yeah.
You had a very clear, very distinctive description of a suspect.
Yes, I have it here, actually.
Go on, can you describe the suspect to me?
Orange beard.
Yep.
Peg leg.
Uh-huh.
A hook.
Mhm.
An eye patch.
Yep.
Banana-shaped scars on their face.
Sort of met in the middle.
And a fez.
A fez.
Yes.
A fez.
Do we know anyone with a fez?
Jeff,
We
did you
already-
do it?
Milo has already clarified this by asking me directly if I did it. I checked with God, who confirmed I did not.
That's true.
I am very aware.
Your conscience is clear.
We've got-
Oh, okay.
I think it was Jerry, who was one of the guys who died, and did he have a brother?
Jerry had a brother called
Alan.
Alan.
He
did.
His name was Jerry Parsons.
Jerry Parsons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got
His
written
brother's got
down
some sort of project going on, though.
Jerry Parsons, Alan Parsons, Enchanted Porn were my last notes from the last episode.
Enchanted porn.
That's me.
All right.
That's all you need.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Fair enough. Okay.
In life, you just need a brother with a project and an enchanted porn.
Okay. Fine. So where would you like to pick up? I think is the question.
We want to know what the decorators, I suppose, all
Yeah.
of your 40 employees that are apparently porn-loving masturbators, and
That's why they took
very angry about the fact that they're no longer allowed to do it at work.
They are furious about that.
That's true.
Come on.
They've just been asked if anyone of them knows the
raised
two
them
murder victims.
Yeah.
Does anybody know these two murder victims?
That's their official.
That's the line of inquiry. So
You
you've
know
got
these
40 odd
two
people
here?
in a room. You've
Oi.
crowded them around two dead bodies.
They've got maggots.
They've got some maggots on them.
Yeah.
Does anybody know these two? They're dead. Come on, explain yourselves.
There's also a deed next to them lined out. There's all of the
Yeah,
evidence.
all the
Yeah,
evidence.
put it all
Yeah.
out.
The deed that
Exhibit
belongs
A,
to the ship.
Little
Him.
tent cards.
Yeah, with the name on it, Jim.
Like I'm
Jim.
moving the
Him.
maggot back to its little placeholder.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
just-
Those maggots both dead.
Yeah, they were
It's been
poisoned.
6 months.
So there's actually four. There's actually four bodies
No
there.
one's fed them.
I thought
There's
there'd be
two human
flies by
bodies
now.
and then two maggot bodies as well. They're dead as well.
Yeah.
There's actually four
actually-
horrible murders.
We actually did have a moment of silence for the
I think we
maggots.
know who.
Yeah.
I think we know who murdered the maggots, though.
whoever murdered the maggots murdered the people. No, because I didn't poison the maggots.
I mean, you did.
I just put them in a place where there was poison and said,
grubs up.
Din.
Chow down.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry,
what did
maggots.
this group
Any-
of 40 people all respond when
If
asked
any
this
maggots
bold
are currently
question?
tuning into the show,
Sauce.
Fair play.
Sauce art.
Yeah, after all that effort, sorry to come here and be insulted.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't put a maggot in salt.
Oh no. Double salt on the wound. Oh no!
oh no!
They're so well seasoned.
And you hear one voice from the back of the group, and they just go, "Hello, is that Jim on that on the right there?"
Come forward.
Sorry, hello.
Yeah, there you go. We can hear you now.
Sorry, there's like 40 wankers in front of me. 39.
We all in a line.
He says as he takes his hand off his
Yeah,
sword.
takes his hand out of his hand. Oh no!
No.
And he says, "Yeah, that's well, it looks a bit like Jim.
Who's the other one?
I don't know who the other one is, but that one looks like Jim if Jim wasn't dead and covered in maggots.
Oh.
If you imagine that one alive and with no maggots on, it would look the spitting image of Jim.
Hear that, Jeff?
Yeah, that seems to match up with the fact that he got this inside his pocket, or it was inside one of their pockets. But I'm not
maybe
really,
he's just really good at reading. From a
I mean, we
distance.
didn't really think about that. Can I roll insight on this guy?
I will.
Oh no, because he's going to definitely believe he's telling the truth.
What's your modifier?
But insight,
Yeah.
insight is it's a new sheet. Sorry, +9.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, well, he believes he's definitely
Looks like Jim.
he believes it's Jim.
I'm
Well, he
not
says
going
it
to
looks
bother
like
because
him.
I'm +3. so-
It's fine, Milo. He can't, even if he did read it, his name was Jim. He said it looks like Jim, so it's a visual thing of the look of the body, not the real.
Yeah.
Shut up! It's been a heavy night last night for you guys, and the bridge is really cold. So I'm just
The
recovering.
scurvy's really setting in.
No, I'm feeling better from the scurvy. I've eaten loads of lemons. My teeth all popped back in.
Popped back in.
That is how it works.
They literally, that's how it happened. They all chinged down and they looked great.
Like a shark.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said. It was your description. Just ching. They all pop back after I ate a lemon. Because you inflicted,
just
you
mashed
inflicted
a lemon.
scurvy on me for no reason.
You chose to live under a bridge.
You did choose to live. You
He
inflicted
gave me scurvy before I went near the bridge. That's why I went to the bridge. Because I ended up with scurvy with 3 teeth being barred from the wizard's sleeve by my friends.
That was him.
Yeah.
That was me.
And
That was
all
your
the gods abused me.
self-inflicted exile, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was. It was
Self-imposed exile. It's
good.
Fine, they don't want me.
And then I
Where
come to
is
the
Jeff?
party. Everyone's like, "Yeah, you can come back in. By the way, there's 2 dead bodies. Can you help us solve this?"
Yeah.
but first, can you go talk to these 40 wankers
Yeah.
upstairs? What? Thanks. I'm really glad I've missed you guys.
Anyway,
Please address your dental hygiene.
So that does look like Jim. Yeah, apparently.
Allegedly.
Is it the shot one or something?
Well, I don't really know what to do with all of these.
Yeah, was he
wankers.
gesturing to the one who had been shot or the one who had been stabbed?
he was gesturing to the one that had been stabbed.
So stabbed is Jim.
Yep.
We think shot is Jerry.
Keth mused from afar.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're talking to them. Sorry. I wonder if they're not.
I'm just going to get on
I wonder
with
what
the
Keth's
flow
internal voice
then.
is.
Lads, just a bit of news. Don't know if it's pertinent. The one of the victims, you saw on the ship's deed for the hymn. It was named as Jim. That is one of the victims.
Right.
It was on the. Where did you find the deed? It was on the second guy in the wardrobe who'd been shot. So the stabbed guy is called Jim, who owns the ship, but yet the shot guy, who we think was called Jerry, I think
No, Jerry is one of those wankers that works for
Damn it.
Milo.
He might also be called Jerry.
He might
don't know.
also be
Yeah,
called
we don't know
Jerry.
the guy.
There's
who
only-
got-
Could be Jerry with a J rather than a G.
Yeah.
So the guy
Could be
who's
Gary.
the guy who's been stabbed, the deed for his ship was on the other guy. So it looks like the other guy stole his deed. Either way, could you go and check out the hymn if you can see it? Because I believe you
Yeah.
were just looking at it through the window of
Yeah,
Nancy's.
it's just there in the bag.
because you'd done
There.
you'd done
Go have
something.
a look.
Oh
There
yeah.
it is.
I remember, Keth, you told us on the blower that you'd done some experiments where you'd put your head down to see his height of where he'd been sat at the table, and you saw out the window the only thing you could see was the hymn.
Mm-hmm.
That was
That
it.
schooner out there.
I
Or
remember
handsome,
clearly now. So if you can just go check out that, but be aware that one of the victims is the ship owner.
I think that's all remarkably unclear. Yes.
Excellent.
Right. So, but who is Jim? Who is this guy? I know he owns the ship.
He's dead.
He's also dead.
Yeah. But do any of those wankers...
What? What do you mean he's dead?
If he was recognised by one of those wankers, then surely they would know a bit more info about him.
Really valid point.
Is that something that you've asked anyone?
Not
No,
yet.
we
I was
asked
about
one
to get-
question, got the answer, and immediately called you
Yeah.
to give you that little
Right.
bit of information. It
Glad
was
you
probably
did.
already quite apparent to you.
You were just drawing breath to ask that question,
right,
weren't
you.
you?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
What-
Give him
what's
a
your
break,
name?
Derek.
Abdul.
It put me on hold.
Well, Abdul, how do you know Jim?
Oh, I knew him from Nancy's.
From Nancy's. Okay, how, as in, like, you just went there a lot? Were you in the darts team with him? Did you go cocktail classes? How, like, just bit more info than he's dead, you realise?
Yeah, I
It's
can see.
This
Well,
is quite a pertinent
yes.
investigation. We're trying to gather information. If
Yes.
you know stuff about it, we'd quite like to know as well, please. Or you might be seen as, a suspect. And
Yeah,
we'd
what
hate
he
to have
said.
to take all the porn from you.
Oh no.
No, doesn't worry about arrest
Yeah,
or
it's
anything
worse.
like that.
Not prison ties.
Jeff's figured out what their priorities are, and he's playing to his strengths.
Are you still on hold?
We're on the. Well, we're both on. Well, I guess we both were on the lawn darts team, but the beach lawn darts.
Beach lawn.
Beach lawn. Oh,
Yeah,
Keth-
no,
Keth-
I'm
Keth's
following
over there.
it perfectly.
No idea, sorry.
Yeah, that is what they said, Keth. Beach lawn
Did he say?
darts. They're putting me back on hold. Sorry.
Dun, dun, dun. Keep going, man. I've got to do whole music.
Abdul, I'm just going to cut to the chase here
Yes.
because there's 40 of you, and
We're not all called Abdul.
I know. Well, I know that there's 40 people behind you still wanking.
Oh, God.
That's Karen.
Yeah, I know. She does the
Just
trade.
ask him the question quick, Milo. They're all going to finish it, and it's a mess.
that other one is called Abdul
Yeah.
as well, but that's just a
That's just a
coincidence.
Quick, before my mind finishes this
And then you've
horrible
got
visual.
Dave,
Jeff
Jerry,
Allen.
Jerry, Jeff Allen.
I will give you all of the pornography. So, open thing to everybody. You can take the pornography if you help us
He's
get
desperately
to the bottom
trying to
of
get rid of this
You've
one.
already made this promise to them. We had one guy called Jerry come and tell us about a guy who's got scars on his cheek. In fairness, that was quite a valuable piece of information. Have you found that guy yet, guys? Have you seen him anywhere?
I've left my stoner fast speech.
He's off playing beach lawn darts.
They've heard Nancy had a set. That was sitting there away, completely abandoned the mission.
Yeah, Kev, they've got beach lawn darts.
I've never seen a beach lawn.
Now let's go find out.
Yeah.
I'll just put this stoner fast speech down here.
Taking
It's
the
just heavy.
pebbles out, left them on the side.
Are we just throwing some old scaffolding poles on the beach?
Yeah.
Basically,
Right, okay. How do we know who's won?
just hurl a dagger in the air and wait for it to land in the sand.
Whichever
Mind
doesn't
your
hit the
toes.
turtle. Don't hit the turtle and you win.
Yeah. Sorry. Let me put this back in. Hello, Jeff.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's really important that we found him. So please, yeah?
Yeah, have you found him yet?
Found who?
That
Him,
guy with
the
the
ship.
scars and the ship. Have you been? What have you been doing? You've been playing lawn darts.
No, we've been playing beach lawn darts.
Can you imagine
right.
if you guessed that? That'd be such a random out of the blue guess that you wildly speculate out of nothing. You're hearing some thuds in the background. That would have been amazing if it was true.
the odd scream. That's
That sounds just
It's completely different discipline.
I know a scaffolding it in sand when I hear one.
okay, we'll look for the suspect. Any more information on Jim?
Well, he's
He's
still
known
dead.
from Nancy's. So
Okay.
if you're in Nancy's, that's probably quite good. Maybe ask Nancy if she knows of Jim. You know what he looks like. One of the guys, not Jim, we also know was probably something to do with Nancy's because he had some bottle tops in his.
Yeah.
And that receipt. Did you guys find out about the
Yeah.
receipt?
He came in and just sat staring at the thing.
and ask
Drank
about
4
Abdul.
beers.
Yeah.
Ask about an Abdul. He
Why?
knows Jim. He's the one we're talking to.
Yeah, Abdul
Okay.
is also known.
Does
as
Abdul
Jim.
also play lawn darts?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were on the lawn darts team with
Together?
Jim. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
That's why you heard mention of lawn darts, beach
Right.
lawn darts. Sorry.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Happy to go back to Nancy.
Thanks for your help, Abdul. Here, have.
Have this magazine.
Oh, thank you. It's not even sticky.
It's brand new.
Why are you buying more?
Buying more?
It's just on the shelf, you know.
in the kitchen next to the recipe books.
Just in case you need a quick kitchen wank.
In fairness, the staff are that kind of inclined, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's the ultimate subscription that got out of hand. Wasn't it?
Really did.
I don't even know where to
all the
cancel
recipe
it.
books are sort of like broil for 20 minutes. During this time, prep yourself.
Rub one out.
Now you've applied a rub to the meat. Apply a rub to your meat.
Oh.
Normally it's me who gets told it's gone too far. So I'm not pleased with
Yeah,
that.
you did well. You did well. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should go and we need to go and check out that ship if we can. That little schooner.
Let me just quickly ask Nancy. Nancy,
Hello, my lover.
you know the lawn darts, the beach lawn darts? Goes
Yes.
on here. Apparently, one of these blokes who got killed, is his name Jim, and he was on the lawn darts with a guy called Abdul. Do you remember anything?
Oh, is that Abdul with the capital A?
I think most names have a capital A at the
Yeah.
start of.
So him and Jim.
If they begin with A.
If they begin with A, that is true.
I know yours does, but mine doesn't. Or James's, or Chip's, or Paul's, or Sophie's. But don't worry.
My house has two.
Oh, and one of them is capital.
They're,
That's a confusing situation.
I think they're part of the the Nassau Firebirds.
Okay.
That's what their team name is.
Do you know who else was in the team?
No, it's 2-person team.
2-person team. Instantly back on the thing. Turns out the lawn darts is just a 2-person team. So if you ask this Abdul guy, he might know more about Jim than you've asked him before, basically. Because there's only 2 people in a team, so you'd imagine they'd have quite a few conversations. Okay, love you, bye.
Perfect. Thanks,
Ooh.
Derek.
Did you tell him you're going into a tunnel?
No, I just said
Never mind. Next time.
Next time.
Can we go check out the ship then?
Yeah, I think so, definitely.
Perfect.
Okay.
While they're wandering off to check the ship, then I think I would. I'd quite like just to. Oh, Abdul, just quickly.
Oh yes.
Can I just check that
He's
he's giving you the
rifling
right
through
one?
the new magazine.
Just check he's giving you the right one.
Oh, okay.
And just yeah.
Hands
Right.
are back.
Now I've got this. Just before I give it back to you,
Oh, for goodness sake.
you and Jim,
Yes.
right? Just been
Very
informed.
sad.
Yeah, very, very sad. And I'm surprised that you're not having a little bit more of a hard time because apparently it's just a 2-man team, these
Yep.
beach lawn darts. So has he ever mentioned any sort of like enemies or any kind of arguments he's had with people? Like, this guy here. Have you ever seen, you've not seen the other guy you've mentioned,
No.
but so you've never seen the two of them together.
We only really talked about beach lawn darts.
That was all you talked about?
Yes.
At the pub.
Yes.
You went for beers afterwards?
No. Just
Oh.
beach lawn darts.
Literally.
It's a
met up.
serious competition.
Here you go.
No further questions.
Thank you.
Oh, it's all sticky.
Already.
What are you doing?
What was he doing? Said it for seconds.
Did we ask Nancy about the guy with the orange hair and the banana scars? And
I think you just basically said, have you
seen him?
seen him? And I don't think you've seen, he'd been seen, but you were going to keep an eye out for them. They were going to keep an eye out for.
Okay.
The only thing that's potentially pertinent is Antonio, I think, was the person that you found out that he was supposedly going to meet.
Okay, so the guy with the bottle caps in his pockets
Yeah.
had been shot?
Stabbed.
Antonio from the Artificers.
He was going to meet Antonio from the Artificers.
He came to Nancy's, was going to meet Antonio.
because he ordered an egg sandwich, and a single egg sandwich, which is normally just a grab and go kind of meal. Nancy thought it was weird. He then sat down, waited, ate that, then ordered a yeast master, then proceeded to continue waiting, ordered 4 in the end,
Yeah.
and drank all 4, just staring out the window, looking at him.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
For the recap.
No worries.
No, I need just to know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm actually doing.
Okay, cool. Now you're going to a ship.
It's basically like trying to investigate a crime as a police officer and having
With
had
amnesia.
serious head injury. You can't remember anything.
Like, you were here yesterday. Really?
Was I? Okay.
Who am I looking for again?
Sorry.
So, Derek and Keth,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
We're heading to the hill.
Yes,
Okay.
we're going to go out to the him, which I imagine is probably out in the bay.
It's in the bay, yeah. So,
So
you're
you-
going to swim, walk, jump, fly, hijack a dinghy?
No, we'll just walk around the dock.
Is it? Yeah. Is it?
Is it
Do
docked
you
or is
require
it-
No,
a
it's
small
more
boat
it's
to get out
moored
to?
in it's moored in the bay, so you would need
Moored.
a little
You need a little.
you need a little boat or swim. It's not
Which one? The
I-
furthest one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You can walk
That
on
looks more
water,
difficult
right?
to get
I
to.
can, but how are you going to get out there?
B shape into an octopus.
Oh, well, I'll see you in a bit then.
And then just climbs on Keth.
Hangs on to Keth.
Oh, I see.
Like a little backpack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my B shapes done today.
Cool, mark it off.
And then the winged boots afloat, which would be, and then Keth goes, Ermine Rouge gives you wings. And then the winged boots are floatiness. They're on his feet.
Yep.
Allow him to walk over.
Yep.
With Octopus.
A few inches off the surface of the
A
water.
few inches, so it's slightly undulating. I
Yeah.
can't. Well, it's the bay, so it's
It's not too wavy, but the first bit as you're striding out, you have to get over the surf a little bit. That's a little bit challenging.
just lots of up and down.
Yeah.
Up the hill,
Skipping
down the
and
hill.
jumping.
Yeah,
And the casual observer, you see Keth just sort of hopping.
bobbing a little bit. Yeah,
Seemingly not getting any further away.
yeah.
really have to work hard. And then gentle stroll, and then up to the hull of him.
Okay.
Squelch. Squelch. Squelch.
Not now, Derek Puss. Okay, so what do I see on the side of him? Is there a ladder or a cargo net?
Yeah,
Something
there's some sort of things you can climb up to get on board if you want. There's like a built-in ladder, if you will.
Anybody? Can I see if there's anybody on board? Any crew aboard? With my perception,
Okay. So you want to see if there's a crew
as
on
I'm
board?
as I'm walking along, getting a bit closer. Do I see anybody? Is anyone going to go? What are you doing? Walking towards my ship. Now, do you want me to give you just my modifier?
It's unlikely this the person who owns it's dead.
Well, it might be. It might have a
Yeah.
bit of a crew.
Yeah. We
Might have someone on. I
ask
don't
them
know.
their names, and if they aren't Jim,
What are you doing on my ship? Well,
What's your modifier for your perception, please?
13.
13. Okay. You don't see anyone.
No one's on deck, at least. Anyway.
You don't see anyone
okay.
because what happens is
Oh, right. Okay.
you peek over the deck. As you climb this ladder, a little face just pops up.
And then an
Can I
octopus
just hold?
just
Can I
behind
just
him.
like hold it?
You can hold it on next to you. That's fine.
Right.
And
Yeah, we look at each other.
you turn to look at each other, and you look left,
I love having cameras like.
and you look right, and you look left again, and you look right one more time, and as you look left for a third time,
You look left, and I look towards you.
a face you know very, very well appears and hurls a sandful of sand right into your eyes.
Ah!
no!
Oh, yeah, normally I'm so good at perceiving things. Ah!
I don't like sand.
Do I get hit in the blast? Or is it just
no,
him?
it's just
Nice.
him. It's very
Okay.
accurate.
Oh, nice.
Remarkable. Was that the first? Was that the first natural one?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's
Sort of
true.
natural one by proxy.
Yeah. No, it was a natural one.
Okay, I would like to transform from my.
And you hear Sandy just sort of leg it off,
Skitter over there. I'm
dives overboard.
not even going to bother chasing Sandy at this point. It's a fool's errand. I'm going to clamber over the side onto the deck, squelch, 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 and then turn back into myself.
Okay, you do that.
Hello? Anybody here?
And a figure with a bright orange beard and an eye patch and a hook for a hand and a peg leg and two sort of banana-shaped scars that sort of on it, one on each cheek that sort of meet in the middle, if you will. Is sitting in a deck chair on deck because that's the appropriate place for a deck chair. Yeah.
The only place, really.
Is he wearing a fez?
He is wearing a fez.
Hold on a second. Oh, no, you do have a
Looks
fez.
up from a magazine. Not that kind of magazine.
Is he wearing a fez? I can't see.
Looks up from a magazine about nautical. It's called the Nautical Times.
Okay.
Featuring
nice
poison
change.
and such.
Yeah. How to acquire ships.
Yeah.
3 easy steps. And Orange beard care. 101. What are you doing wrong?
Framing people for dummies.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have had that ages ago.
And he looks up from this magazine and he says, "Hello.
Hello.
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 I'm afraid I've got to arrest you.
Oh no."
What's your name, Sam?
Couldn't think of one.
We've got a list.
You've poisoned the well.
You really have. I was going to go. Like, no, that's Alan.
That's Alan.
Jam.
Not even a name.
He nearly went for it though. It's half of his name. It's the beginning of his name.
Albert's the name.
Albert, I feel like your voice has got a posher.
Yes,
since you've adapted that name.
Since you've been given that name.
Albert,
Yes.
what are you doing on board this ship?
It's my ship.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bought it off a guy.
Okay, who did you buy off?
Jim.
Right.
Jim who?
Have you got a deed of this sale? Have you got a receipt for this
I
transaction?
know Jim's got to get it notarized.
Right. Okay. Where were you between what hours of the party? Like,
I don't know, I was under a bridge.
Yes,
It was, yeah.
where were you between the hours of yesterday?
Between yesterday and now.
Now.
I was
To the hour.
Toss Cobble Manor.
Okay, you were at the Toscon.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And you were there to do a deal with
Jim.
Jim, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. And you were there to do a deal with Jim, were you?
Yes.
Okay. And everything was all square.
Yep. Signed the paperwork, shot the man, stabbed the other one, and now I'm here.
Why
Hold on,
did
before
before getting here?
yeah.
Shot a man, stabbed a man,
No,
Okay.
before that.
signed the deed.
Right.
Okay.
I think
rest
it's
is
lying.
waffle.
We never found a signed deed.
Yeah, we did. We never found a signed deed.
Oh.
So I'm already poking holes in your story, Sam. Now,
Like you poked holes in that guy, apparently.
Yeah.
you
you shot a
confessing.
man and stabbed a man.
Yeah.
Why?
Seemed like the thing to do.
Why?
Yeah. It's not normally how you wrap up a deal.
Well, no one can renege on a deal once they're dead.
But you also said he's got to go and get it notarized.
Yeah,
So now
I didn't think it through.
so now you theft and murder.
Horrible murder.
Horrible murders. Yeah, I agree. It was.
Yes.
Who was the other bloke that you did you stab Jim or did you shoot Jim?
Stabbed Jim.
You stabbed Jim and
Yeah.
you shot.
Does
Who?
that tally?
The other guy.
What was his name?
Don't know.
Why did you shoot him?
Well, he was poisoning Jim.
At the time of the deal?
Yes.
There was a lot going on in that room.
It was a
wasn't there?
very bad party.
Yeah. I had a good time until I woke up.
There was a lot of death going on.
Yeah.
There was. So,
So this other guy was poisoning.
Walked into a room, there were some decorators going wild,
Okay.
and they were doing some decorating.
Why did you shoot the guy that was poisoning Jim if you were going to stab Jim anyway?
Because I needed to stab Jim.
But you didn't want anybody else
No.
to kill. Okay. But that guy who was shot was also poisoned.
Yes.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Why?
Because he was poisoning Jim.
What poison did you use?
Poison.
Right.
sorry. I think my head's
melting.
Sorry, I think my head's
What
just
the
fallen off.
It's not often that you get
A mental
Yeah,
case.
Yeah, I did that, yeah.
It's the college humor thing.
Yeah.
I killed him.
Yeah.
I killed him. I did it. Wait, sorry. What?
I killed the guy.
Okay.
Do you-
Can I insight check this guy?
Yeah, for sure.
would
What's
be
your
the
what's
first
your mods?
insight is +4.
Okay.
Is my brain dribbling out of my ears?
Pretty
Is
sure
it?
he stabbed and shot and poisoned one of them,
No, he
whilst the other was being poisoned by the other.
poisoned both of them. This is
No,
what
no, he didn't
claims.
poison both.
Yeah, he
No,
did.
he
No,
said-
no,
no,
one of them was poisoning.
Yeah,
The other.
Dunno, as he called him.
Yeah.
Dunno was poisoning Jim.
Jim.
Yep.
So he then poisoned Dunno
Yep.
And
and then
him.
shot Dunno because he needed to stab Jim.
Yeah.
And then stabbed Jim.
And then
Yeah.
he stabbed Jim.
Yep.
But
after,
left the deed
after
on
having
Jim.
signed
And
the
left a really
transaction.
cryptic note.
He's done the deed. He's
We'll
done the
get to
deal.
that in a second.
Signed the deal. So he's done the deal with Jim. All hunky dory, all fine. Yeah, you can have my ship. Cool. You just got to get that notarized. Fine, thanks. At which point, just so you're aware, Jim, he's trying to poison you. Oh, that's why you're poisoned. By the way, stab. Now
I believe it's
you were trying to poison the guy that I've just stabbed, and you've poisoned after I've sort of half bought a ship off him, but it's not finalized. So, bang, poison.
Yeah.
and then
Just so
left
it's
the
clear.
note
No, we
saying I
haven't
didn't kill him.
established. We haven't established the timeline in such a regard,
yes,
right?
true.
Insight check.
Yeah. It
Talent.
looks. It looks like it checks out. it looks like he is telling you
What he
thinks is true.
what he thinks is true, what he believes. Okay. Okay. Did you stab them before? Did you shoot him before you poisoned him?
I didn't kill him.
Then what did?
I didn't kill him.
Okay.
I didn't kill him.
Right.
I hate the name of this boat.
So
I didn't kill him.
okay.
I hate inflection.
I'm not talking about killing.
I didn't kill him.
Okay.
Are we also overlooking the fact he looks exactly like Jim?
Does he look like Jim?
That's what he said. There's a guy there's a guy in a deck chair with an orange beard. And
No, that's the suspect.
Yeah, that's
we're
the
looking
suspect.
for.
I thought you
Jim
said
doesn't look
Albert
like-
looked like that.
That is Albert.
That is
the guy
Albert.
in the deck chair is Albert.
Albert. Jim doesn't look like Albert.
Yeah.
Albert is the guy with the orange beard.
Yeah.
What does Jim look like?
Jim is the
He's
black
dead.
guy.
He's dead.
Yeah, I know, but what does
said
he
He looks like he looks a
average
bit like a
brown hair.
live Jim,
Yeah.
but
Pale.
more dead.
I grant
And covered
you,
in
I
alive
agree with
dead.
all of your phrases. However,
Alive Jim was like kind of looked relatively well off, not manual labourer, kind of middle class.
Yeah.
The kind that might own a ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
About that.
Yeah.
We found a note saying those exact things.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you leave that there?
Yes.
Why was that?
And he just sort of turns. Because it was a cryptic clue and a dismissal of guilt.
insight.
Dismissal of guilt.
Yes.
Right. Don't you mean admission of guilt?
Shit. Hold on.
Insight.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check to see if I
With
can
my insight wand.
With that insight, what's your modifier again?
7.
Cool. Keth just said 7 for no reason.
7 to you, sir. 7.
Your insight.
7 lies in the
I
last
think
10
Keth
minutes.
just said 7.
Your insight is plus 7. Your insight is plus 7.
Mine's plus
You should
9.
be doing this.
I'm plus 9.
No, you're on a roll.
I
You're
got
on a
stuck with
roll.
wankers.
Yeah.
No, this is
And,
great. You're doing great. Plus, I got sand in my eyes.
Your insight tells you that he looks very unsure about why he was supposed to be putting this note there. He looked like he sort of riffed that off the top of his head.
Who are you talking to, Albert? If that even is
Can I
your
make a
name.
perception check to see if I can see anybody behind him that he's talking to? Because he leant over his shoulder.
Yeah, what's your modifier?
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Behind Albert, it looks like just sort of a bit of a wall, but you can on a boat, yes, not a brick one.
You carry bricks on a boat.
Yeah, but you don't tend to make walls out of them on a boat.
On land, they're known as fences. On boats, they're walls.
It would be weird if I said behind him there's a fence.
Yeah.
There aren't enough fences on ships. Or schooners.
In a pirate world,
Yeah.
there probably are quite a lot of fences on ship.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, but it's not that kind of fence. No, it's a wooden wall, if you will.
Okay.
As many things on this ship are made of wood,
Right.
almost all of them.
Even the cannons.
Apart from the windows, which are
And the sails.
They're single-use cannons.
single-use cannons.
And the windows.
It's a self-igniting cannon.
The good thing about the windows is you can see outside.
The old glass wall. One of my favourite old jokes. Anyway, go on. Behind the fence, behind Albert. Behind Albert's allotment
Behind
fence.
Albert is a wooden wall, sometimes known as a fence,
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
in which there is
In the fence.
in which there is an suspicious knot hole.
Right. Okay.
I've seen enough of this.
Keth.
Yes.
He's talking to somebody through that knot hole.
It is a hole.
Shall I
I was waiting for
through that is hole?
I don't like the look of that glory hole. That's what it's called behind him.
It's very high up.
It's
I'm going to go and look through
It's
it.
very
It's nipple high.
Jumping one.
careful.
Go!
Careful you don't get poked in the eye. Keth.
Kev's
I'll
going
stay here with our friend Albert.
Kev's going to stand up, sweep the last of the sand out of his eyes,
Yeah.
and then stride past Albert.
Okay.
Go,
Oh, I need to give you sand damage.
I
I thought you got away with that.
Oh, it's gone now.
You got 3 sand damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's sand. It stays with you, gets in an awkward place, and you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
I went to the
Oh,
beach 3 days ago.
Yeah.
No one. No one likes sand in the ring, do they?
No one likes a sandy ring.
-3.
Especially in their
sand.
knot hole.
Oh, God. Much more lubricant required.
Worse than the aim.
Much more lubricant.
So Keth will stride back and go,
Yeah.
sort of mutter, idiot, as he goes past him, and then look behind the fence. Could he? Is it like
Behind,
this?
it's not a fence. It's literally like it's a wall.
You said it was a fence.
Yeah. Okay.
You did.
It's a wall made of wood.
It's a wall made of wood. There is a room beyond the wall.
Is there
A door?
a door?
Typically, there's doors into rooms. Yes. Would you like to attempt to
Yes.
open said door?
Yeah, and let's just go for a normal common garden open.
Okay. Describe to me the attempt to open said door.
Keth will look down at his hands and go, you. Pick his right hand.
Okay.
And then,
Which one? Which one shall I choose?
and then
You were the chosen.
is there a handle on this fence door?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a fence, I told you. And then reach with his favourite hand
surely
for
a
this
fence-
particular task,
Yes.
grasp it, and then he'll go for a pull.
Okay.
Surely a fence door is just a gate.
Yeah.
right?
That is,
Yeah.
True, very true. He'll reach for the gate. And then he'll pull the gate with the aforementioned handle that I hope is there, and then see if it opens.
it doesn't.
And then he tries to push it.
It opens.
Hey! See? 5 years. And then steps briskly inside. And what do I see? Keth see. Keth goes, what do I see? And what do I see here?
What do my orcish eyes see?
What's happened to my voice? Here we go.
Look at an old fancy cop.
What do I see?
Hello. What do I have here?
Mr. Fenric. Oh no, wrong voice.
Please deploy that voice.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to come back to you.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
A moment. Keth's frozen.
A moment of time.
Because you
As we
Go ahead.
when you cause offence.
it's just a garden behind it.
Oh, this is beautiful. Look at the catalias. In Keth's voice.
Back over at Wanker Manor.
Keth is quite literally a green thumb.
Yeah.
Dude.
What are we doing with this
Probably-
kitchen full of tossers?
Yeah. And 40 blokes.
It gives a whole new meaning to Toss Cobble Manor, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Do you really think any of your staff did this? Or Malrus's staff?
I don't know.
You've got their records and you know where they live. We've already checked out the office, haven't we?
Yeah.
I just don't
Are
want
you
to be in here
suggesting
anymore.
letting them go?
Yes, it's so loud.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine the smell.
Oh dear.
If there's contaminating a crime scene,
I tell you what.
this one is.
Should we
It's
keep a small
impregnating a
cleanup
crime
crew?
scene.
Oh, yeah, it is, to be fair.
Should we keep a small cleanup crew?
Gross.
I assume
And dismiss the rest?
I assume there are ones that are specifically assigned to cleaning.
Yes,
Not
yeah.
all of them are decorators.
When you say they're a small cleaning crew, are they a cleaning crew that is short in stature, or are they?
No, it's just like
few cleaners.
4 people.
Oh, okay, it's quite a lot for a house.
But they're all
It's a manor.
giants.
It's a big old house.
There's a lot to clean.
Yeah,
There is.
To clean
Yeah,
up.
just the cleaners. Ooh.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's your house, and you can hear how dramatically close they're getting to the end.
Oh, God.
So I think we should probably let them finish before they finish.
Okay, well, should we? I'm just going to take the deed and
Do the
knife
deed.
and the gun
Okay.
and exit the kitchen and go wait in the hallway whilst they finish.
Why are you waiting
No,
for them?
we send. Can we send them home?
That's what I'd do.
I don't want them in here with the bodies. Don't,
In the kitchen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I've got the power to do this because your boss
I've
has
left.
just walked out.
He just goes, right then, I'll leave you to it.
But
You said let them finish.
I was trying to get them to finish before they finish.
Oh right, okay.
He's empowered me to give you all the rest of the day off.
Stop glazing the crime scene.
Yes.
But you can't spend it here.
Please go home. Please go home. You can continue to work from home. How about that?
Yay! And they all
Flee.
Run for it.
Apart from you, Abdul, you can stay here.
But the trouble is they can't get out because all the doors and windows are locked.
Yes, they are, yeah.
So there's a big pile
That's
up.
partly why I went out the kitchen.
There's a big pile up at the kitchen door.
Shit, yeah. I forgot about that.
I'm going to open the kitchen door.
What? How? No, but there's a big pile of wankers in front of it at the moment.
No, but I was
He
first,
left.
wasn't I?
Well, you left via the kitchen door.
Yeah.
I mean to outside, not to the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, no, as in he's saying there's a back door, like a back door kitchen to
Yeah.
the garden.
Oh,
They're not going to. You
No,
said they
there's-
can go home. They're just going to leave.
yeah, but there is
Staff
no...
don't go through the front door.
Milo, there's a bit of a
There's
backlog
no-
here. Could you possibly go round to the staff entrance to the kitchen and open it from the outside? But I would open it and move quite swiftly.
Yeah, okay.
Probably going to get flooded in one
Like
way or
in The
another.
Shining, but just come.
Common bodies of decorators.
Just surfing out.
All in that white onesie.
I'm going to go out the front and...
They look like giant sperm.
That is
so grim.
That is an awful.
I'm so
maybe
sorry.
there's
If you were
Manny.
eating or anything while listening to this episode,
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
This will be
Sorry I got so salty.
This will be our first fully recorded video episode.
Yeah.
What a way to start.
Yep.
Anyway,
You do that.
I'm going to go out the front door, lock the front door
Yeah,
behind me,
wise.
and then just go round to the side door.
Yep. The
Which I
start, the
didn't know-
tradesman's
which I-
literally the tradesman's
I
entrance.
didn't know was there until about 60
Well,
seconds
it's a
ago.
manor house. You've got to have a tradesman's entrance.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have put it there.
Oh, where would you put it?
I don't know, but it's there now.
On the roof.
They're obviously on the roof.
Yeah, you didn't put it there. Malrus put it there.
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck
and
that
I'll
guy.
open that door and
All right.
let them out apart from Abdul. Abdul's staying in.
Oh, okay.
He's like one of those cattle gates waiting, right, and then closes it on Abdul. Locks it back up, just staring at him through the window. You can see outside, but you can't go outside.
Harsh.
That is so sinister.
Can I do that again to camera? You can see outside, but you can't go outside.
Oh, I hope he did that to Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do.
No, he knows that.
Yes, but he can't. Chips put mirrors on all the windows.
Oh, that's true.
Anyway, Chip's murder room.
Chips
aside.
murder room aside.
It's the dog's room, and he keeps escaping.
It's got cages. You've
Cable.
blacked out all the mirrors. You've got cables in there. Chains.
Oh no.
This sex
There's a
dungeon.
camera in it as well.
Yeah.
It is a bit dungeony.
It's very dark
Quite
web.
dungeony.
Well, if he stops smashing my TV, I'll treat him better.
If you are from the RSPCA. In fact, if you're Watson.
Watson will listen to this eventually.
Yeah.
Bark twice. Yeah, he will actually. Yeah.
Bark twice
He's
if
on
you-
242 at the moment.
Oh, there you go.
He's
We're
catching.
listening quite soon then.
He's going to be furious.
Maybe that's what's sending him mental. Is that he can
What, is
hear your
you?
Voice.
Yeah.
No, he was doing it well before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now we're just doing it for the listens.
If you're going to destroy the house, you might as well get some downloads at the same time.
He's going to cost me money. He's got to bring something in as well.
He could probably
This
hear
is his
himself.
day job.
Yeah.
He wants more sea dog time. That's what he's doing.
If you like these kind of videos of the episodes and all the short clips we've been posting on social media, you can see full episodes of Roll Britannia with video a month early with our Patreon. So go, stop watching me here and watch me a month ago over there. Or here. Or there. I don't know where it's going to be. But there you go. Okay, bye.
Anyway, so for some reason you
Everybody's-
keep Abdul.
I think he wants you. I'm still in the kitchen behind him. Watch from the inside. I think he wants you to clean up. He mentioned something about a small cleanup crew, and
Apparently that's you.
Everybody
still
else has
here.
left, so
yeah. So
Okay.
Jeff's gonna go to the sink in the kitchen,
Just hand him a sponge.
under the sink, get a bucket, get a sponge.
There you go. Good luck.
Have at it.
There should be a paint scraper somewhere.
Yeah.
Just like
Squeegee.
There
just like
probably
my
is.
colleagues did. Go nuts.
Oh,
Yes, you can finish wanking before you clean up.
Yeah. We're not monsters.
Just gets the Karcher out from under the covers, from under the
The
stairs.
wet vac.
A wet vac.
I'll let myself back in
This
as
is
well.
why they're redecorating. This is really the reason they have to redecorate. It's like you can't clean them.
that's why, mate. Yes.
So yeah, Abdul is apparently cleaning the house.
Yep.
Right. We've got a crime scene cleaner in, and everything's sort of secure at the house.
Should we lock him in?
Beach Boys, are you guys doing okay down there?
Ooh, well,
Well,
You,
sort of
just
frozen
we're
in
frozen in
time.
time.
yeah, they're frozen in
Okay.
time. So
Right.
This
I've
is,
just got a
this is
dial
all
tone.
happening concurrently.
Oh, okay. Just got a dial tone here.
Should we just lock him in and just head out? He's got a lot of work to do.
Are we doing anything with the bodies? Or are we just leaving them here?
I think you're leaving them there, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you want to do with them?
Yeah, leave them here. It's your house.
Cool.
I don't care.
So you head off to the
Let's
beach.
get them
But
outside
as long as we
first.
can promise, we give no explanation to Malrus.
I think we can all agree on that.
There's one thing I do want to do before I leave the house and
Oh,
potentially
no.
never come back.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
This
Set fire to it.
No. I just want to. I'll let myself back in.
Deactivate the alarm.
Give Abdul
Deactivate
the
the
keys.
alarm.
This is yours now.
I'm not
I'll be
doing
back for the
that.
statue later.
So I'm going to go to
Break the cock off
the cage statue.
Yep.
And it's on quite a high,
Rub the head for luck.
quite a high,
Pedestal.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm just going to push it off.
Okay. Yeah, I
That's
guess.
really smart.
Roll a strength check.
Okay.
That's really smart.
Yeah, you don't want to come back and find that it's gone.
Yeah.
It's
For
better than
whatever
pulling him
reason.
off.
Yeah.
If somebody were to cure him, I'd rather them cure him into a bloody mess of pieces.
It's a 14.
14, that is sufficient to push a halfling statue off a pedestal.
Excellent.
I assume it was on a fairly precarious pedestal anyway.
Yeah. That's it. Does it break?
Covered in toilet paper as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
I'm going to roll a dice. That's typical. Oh, it lights up, look.
Roll a d2.
Ooh.
No,
Oh.
it does not break. I rolled a 1.
Shatters.
It goes donk. You know, like pottery sometimes, it just
Yeah.
lands. And it's
Yeah.
now just horizontal.
It's like, oh shit, how did that happen?
Mm.
Yeah.
That was really
When you
high.
drop you drop a mug accidentally and it lands on like a really hard floor and you look at it, you go, oh, it's got to be broken. You look, it's absolutely fine for
Yeah.
no obvious reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
The adamantium mug.
You can.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to just stop.
You don't have to walk away. I'm just saying.
Can you do that pick it up thing where you like lift someone up and then drop them down?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do Bixby's hand.
Sick. How much weight can Bixby's hand carry?
Hold the line, caller.
Okay, holding.
Where the fuck are you?
because you're near the secret table. I like pinching my head.
The secret table.
So, slowly going like this.
Sounded like a Tolkien.
You're near the secret table.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe what secrets we've got over here.
Mm.
Strepsils.
No.
I saw.
Oh. No.
No, you're wrong.
There's no strepsils over here. Stop looking.
Stop looking at that
It's
secret.
MDMA.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
That's why-
can't have it.
That's why I'm so lively. I'm absolutely pinging.
It's MDMA and poppers.
Yeah.
I
One
don't know
night.
what to do because there's clenched fist, forceful hand, grasping hand, and interposing hand.
I would say grasping, probably.
More
if you-
forceful.
Grab.
You can either punch it with a big fist or pick it up and drop it, I guess.
Yeah.
Can you squeeze
Or
it?
hurl it
Big
across the
fist.
room. You've got
I'm
decorators.
going to hurl it across the room.
All right, then.
Can you squeeze
How
it?
much weight can it carry?
Like
it-
squeezing an apple or a golf
Oh, yeah.
ball
oh,
with clenched fist.
You can,
What?
you can twist an apple in half.
Yeah.
It's really
so
cool.
grasping hand.
Yeah,
The hand attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature within 5 feet.
it's definitely one of those.
The target
not
must
strictly a
succeed on
creature.
a dexterity saving throw, which is probably not going to happen.
It's a
because
statue. It doesn't have a dexterity.
And then it says, all the target has grapple condition with an escape DC equal to your spell save DC.
Yeah, that's fine. But how much weight can it
What-
carry?
Doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
But it says huge or smaller. So
Probably about
quite-
a halfling statue is probably a equivalent of a huge living creature.
Can I?
Roll to hit a wall or the floor. Where would you like to fling it? The ceiling, the floor, the window,
What's harder?
I'm just going to fling it.
the wall. Okay. Which wall? So
Abdul, duck.
on the other side of the wall, what room is there likely to be?
The library.
Isn't that upstairs?
It was a big throw.
Fucking hell. Through the ceiling.
Up the banister, over the balcony, through the...
That's his
Down the
spare
corridor.
library.
Turn
Oh, the
right.
second library.
Yeah.
This is spare
Ah.
library.
It's 2-tier
This is
library.
this is the library that's got all the useful reading material.
Yeah.
in it.
That's the private
Right.
library, not the public.
But,
No, right.
but he's got so much porn in the other library that it's starting to creep into this one. It's got a shelf.
What was that?
Nate.
An 8. Yeah, it sort of goes, yeah, and topples over again. But because you did fling it a little bit,
Yeah.
we're going to see if it breaks this time. It cracks in half.
Ooh.
Good
Which
to know.
lengthways?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Or
Yeah, bilaterally. Yeah.
That's good enough.
That's quite satisfying. Yeah.
Wait. I'm just going to do it one more time.
What,
I'm gonna
both bits?
pick up
Scoop them both up.
Yeah, scoop them both
Yeah,
up.
okay.
And
you might quarter him.
that's a 5. I'm not doing very well.
It's
Change
no,
the
but
die.
it
It's
checks
very
out.
heavy.
Change the die.
Yeah, you. It sort of doesn't really. It just sort of flops this one over, and it doesn't really break
Use
anymore.
the big heavy one for effect.
Yeah, go on. Jesus.
14.
14? Yeah,
Oh,
you
look.
hurl that thing. Okay, right, here we go. Right, here we go.
Right.
Let's see what we get. Yeah, it smashes into 7 different pieces.
Ooh.
I'm just going to
I
Brush my
determined
hands off.
that by the numbers shown on the dice.
Nice.
just going to brush my
Is that
hands
what
off
you
and
have to-
turn to Jeff and go, do you think that'll do
That's
it?
what you have to do.
Yeah, that seems pretty smashed up. I don't think he's coming back from that.
You could scoop it all up and take it with you. And
I'm
You could distribute it in different areas around
that's,
the world.
That's what I'm going to
all
do.
right, cool. You're going to take all the pieces with you.
I'm going to
making
take
your
all
own
the pieces with
Slices
you.
of pieces.
I mean, it's
Seven.
the pieces equate to the size of you,
Oh, yeah, true.
so you will need at least a bag.
I tell you what,
Don't look at me.
he's gone.
Give me your t-shirt.
I tell you what,
How much can you fit in that fez?
do you think that, can I go and search?
Haven't you still got the bottle of shrinking?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Derek had it last.
you had it.
Oh.
Is it full of gold, though?
No.
I can't remember.
No.
You sucked it
No.
up, and then we let go of the gold because it only was going to last.
Just
Yes, I
saying.
did, yeah. Yeah, fine, bottle of shrinking.
Bottle of shrinking.
Yeah.
Sick.
So that's
We need 2d12,
2d12,
yes?
Mm-hmm.
2d12.
And then
you can
minus-
roll those? Why don't you roll them?
And then you minus a minute.
Yeah, minus 1 minute because it's cracked.
Oh, we all having a little unsponsored drink.
5.
That's very
It is
nice.
unsponsored.
5 and a 7. So that's
12.
12.
12 hours.
11.
11 hours and 59
59
minutes.
That's enough time.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
that's
time for you
fine.
to get it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, you do that. Are you heading down to the beach then?
Yeah, to the beach.
Cool. So what I'd like to paint for you now is that you guys, because this has all sort of happened simultaneously, it's all been kind of going on. It's not been waiting. You've not been standing there waiting for them to do a thing.
Yeah.
Milo, we can't do anything. They're still doing a thing. Like, can everyone just wait a sec? You know, no, you've been getting on with stuff, and you find yourself arriving at the seafront, if you will, just past Nancy's bar, just in time to see Keth bobbing up and down as he strides across the waves.
With what looks to be
An octopus stuck to his back. So, what's your plan? Are you heading over to the ship as well?
No, come back.
Or are you going to just go Nancy's and play some beach lawn darts? Which is the new sport we've invented.
I'm going to, whilst I'm here,
You've got 11 hours and 40 minutes.
I'm going to deposit some.
Oh, okay.
So you can and then
Yeah.
take one all
take
bar
one
one
bit out,
piece.
just throw it
1/7 of Cade.
out. And I
What,
guess I'll
which
just have
bit?
to roll
in the
again.
water or on the sand or?
Just in the water,
Oh,
I
fair
suppose.
Yeah, cool. Roll an athletics check then, please.
I love the idea because you're so
Because you're essentially shot putting this.
Yeah, just like into the shallows.
Well, that's what I was thinking. He's aquatic, so he might just
17.
sort of like walk
17. That's you do a good shot put. In which case, I'm going to say, can you roll 1d12 then, please?
11.
Oh,
that's
it's a hell of a
brilliant.
throw. 11 meters.
Oh, bloody hell.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not bad at all.
yeah,
I really want to get rid of him.
yeah. So 1/7 of Cade has
Ooh.
been flung 11 meters into the bay.
In fairness, Milo, if you're looking to get rid of him, while we were down here at the bay, there was quite a few other ships. We could just give a different bit to a few different merchants and just say, when you get to your destination,
Just
chuck it in
drop
the sea.
this somewhere.
yeah.
In fact, don't wait till you're in destination. Just fucking at some point in the next
Yeah,
few days,
surprise
hurl
us.
it overboard. Don't care.
Pick a number between 1 and 5. Wait that many days and then chuck him overboard.
So
There you go.
we could
Yeah.
we could have a little wander down the beach. I'll help you carry these. I mean, put them in the bottle until we get close to the ship.
You two just carrying the bottles. I'll help you carry them.
Yeah,
Milo.
yeah. You doing that?
Yeah,
Should we get
Cool.
that?
You're gonna have to roll 2d12 again then.
that's fine. That's a 12 and a 5.
Oh, that's much
I
longer.
don't think we need 17
Wow.
hours.
16
16 hours.
hours and 59 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't want to get it wrong.
To be clear.
Yeah.
Apologies. Sorry. We've got it in the bottle for a minute, and then it comes out.
Yeah.
Minute later, outside all the merchants.
Right. So, yeah. And
Here's some gold. Thanks.
you see Keth just in the distance start to climb the outside of this ship.
With no help from the octopus.
No.
So-
What's the plan?
You seem like you've got this, guys. Do you want us to come join you? I feel like you call us if you need any help. Maybe.
Squelch.
Got to
I
go
mean,
back
what
in
was
time now, slightly,
Yeah.
to the conversation we did.
Yeah,
have.
sure. You were climbing outside. You were
Yeah,
climbing the ship. Yeah.
You're
no,
about to climb up the ship.
I
You
think
haven't
we'll be
had any
okay.
encounter.
Keth's just going to look over the side of this ship and tell us if there's anybody on board.
Just remember, it's unlikely that there'll be anyone on board. In fact, very unlikely. I can't imagine there being anyone on board because the guy who owns it is dead.
It'll be fine. I'll just have a quick look.
And all of that happens. So what do you do?
Sand!
You just hear across the bay just the sound of Keth going, ah!
Oh, the wounded buffalo.
Yeah,
Do you think he's all right?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Anyway,
his happy roar.
Yeah. Probably
What are
just
you-
found a sandwich.
What are you guys going to do?
Go to the nearest merchant ship.
Yeah, okay. You find a merchant ship. There's a few around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some of the smaller ones are sort of moored up.
Excuse me.
Hello.
When are you leaving?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I just wonder if you could do me a favour. I'm just gonna,
Oh, yeah, sorry. Here you go. There you go.
Can you deposit
This one's got
some?
a handle.
It's a lollipop.
Can you
It's
deposit?
not a hammer.
Can you deposit some of these in the sea on your travels, please? Just at any point in the journey.
Well, if you just take two,
take
we'll
two.
ask your mate down there if he'll take another two.
that
gives us
for,
about two
for your
more to
troubles.
get rid of.
Here's a 2 gold.
That's a pittance.
Oh, it is here. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it's a glare.
Yeah.
He just looks at you and shakes his head. Nah.
We'll get out of bed for that.
Now that you've mentioned money, you kind of have to pay him.
Yeah, you really do, yeah.
Do that.
He might have done it for free, but
Yeah.
he's only thrown a rock overboard.
Okay, Jeff will step into this. Let's do some D&D bits. I'm going to walk you up and say, "Oh, yeah, Milo, that is a great initial cleaning fee for it. Obviously, we will pay you for the full amount on return when we can see that you've got none of the items left. And I would like to roll persuasion.
All right.
To try and
Okay.
persuade
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. I
so
think you can.
I don't roll it, do you? I just tell you.
No,
No,
persuasion.
you can roll persuasion.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's just insight and investigation stuff
Yeah.
Mm.
because it's contested roll.
16.
Ooh.
16. That is quite persuasive.
How insightful is R?
He's quite persuaded.
Is it?
He's like, I'll rate them one of those. And I'm born.
There you go.
The man wrote Rita down. We're on the friend run.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll load him up there.
No questions asked.
Put his way. What's he going to do? Fuck it up and drop him in the ocean?
Yeah.
Just bring him back.
Okay, shall I?
That's the worst case scenario. He just
I'll
brings
roll
them
the
back to
bottle.
us. and we
I'll
go,
roll
"All
the
right."
bottle again, shall I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you put them back in.
They're just there, Milo. I can carry them. It's fine. We don't have to keep going through
Yeah,
this.
how many's left? You've got 4 sevenths.
There's 4 left. If we take 2, then you take the other 2 in the bottle.
Okay.
In fact, I'll carry these 2 then, and you put the other 2 in a bottle.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Oh.
Both of you.
Here we go.
Am I putting them back in the bottle though?
What? You're putting 2 in the. Oh, yeah. All right, you roll 2 d12 then. And you. And
Oh, strong.
Jeff,
18.
you roll a strength check.
18.
18, you can carry them for sure.
I'm just going to. Hopefully, it's just like the next shit down.
Yeah, it for sure is. Yeah.
And I'll walk up. Excuse me, mate. Same deal as him. Here's 2. I'll give you 2 gold. He'll give
He
me
has no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. 2 gold. Take these. Drop them off en route, and then we'll give you.
Sorry, what are you saying?
You need to take.
What's
these
with the
2.
rocks?
You know the island's just been taken over, yeah?
Yep. I
Part
was
of-
here.
Yeah, Timbers has just said we need
Yep.
to distribute some of the stuff that was taken. So
What,
just-
rocks?
Yeah, these 2 rocks. It's part of the empire. I don't know. Do you want to question Timbers and go over an argument?
Not
with him?
really.
Exactly. So take these rocks on your route
Nice.
and drop them off randomly.
All right.
Persuasion check.
Yeah, please.
Very good, very good. I like it, I like it.
26.
Nice.
Yeah, all right then.
Cheers. Milo, that's 2 done. You've got 2 in the bowl. Let's go see what the others are up to.
Yeah, it's his 17,
Well played.
17 hours
a
and
lot.
59 minutes.
17 hours and 59 minutes.
Yeah.
Cool. Keep an eye on that.
So-
If you ain't got them out by tomorrow, then
Yeah.
there's going to be trouble.
Oh, that bottle's exploding in
Yeah,
his
yeah.
pocket. And that is unpleasant.
Also,
Yeah.
it would be such a horrible way.
I mean, it's only got 2 rocks in it, so it could be worse.
It's
Yeah.
true.
2 pieces.
A glass bottle exploding anywhere down there is still.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but it could be worse. It could be a glass bottle
full of bees.
full of, like, no, because you can't have organic matter in it.
Ah, okay.
Dead bees.
Just dead bees with their stingers still intact.
Full of fossilized bees.
Old dead bees.
robotic bees.
Oh, dear.
A glass bottle full of a bomb that was just just about to go off.
Yeah, no, that would be
Full
worse.
of nails.
Full of
That
nails.
would be much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other
There's
broken bottles.
a great save there
Yeah.
for the bottle. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no.
You just delay it for
12 hours.
a maximum of
And then
23
you
hours
could
and
just
59
say,
minutes.
Yeah, I've now got a time bomb. We'll leave that somewhere and we'll walk away.
If we just
And I could be a day away nearly.
Yeah, an innocuous bottle just sat on someone's bar shelf somewhere, and then suddenly bang.
Yeah, I've got to time it very
Make
well.
a
though.
note of that.
Yeah, that's a good
Can you
idea.
imagine if the
Make
thing that you
notes.
shrunk as well was something that like an iron golem, and then it was going to then cause havoc when it came out as well.
Yeah, that'll be worse.
Just a
Bottle
spitball
bomb.
idea.
Anyway, so you do that,
Can't be organic matter.
and you can,
Down. Cade
We'll bank that one for later.
has been distributed. Mostly, yeah. We've just got a bit of Cade left.
What do you mean?
5/7 of him.
A couple of soupçons of Cade.
Ah, okay.
Which bits do we have?
You tell me.
The upper left quadrant,
Mm.
and
I was right leg.
and the rumpus,
I'm imagining just the
just the buttocks.
Just clean buttocks.
Oh, do you not want to keep those buttocks for a trophy?
No.
or a stool.
By?
You could turn it into a stool.
Oh, a butt stool.
Just the buttocks.
Then you really could fuck Cade in the ass.
It has got an anus.
We could stick it to the
Oh,
wall and you
God.
could kick him in the ass whenever he come in. It could be like a wizard sleeve tradition. Kick it.
Yeah, if
Well,
you put him on the
he did
wall-
have his trousers down because he was, as we know, so
Yeah.
there is an anus on display.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can put your tea towels in that.
It's a bottle opener.
There
It's
you
still
go.
on the wall, bottle opener.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll keep that as a bottle.
All right, fair enough.
No,
You've only got to 1/7 of Cade now.
We'll mount it on the
But
wall.
if we're on the beach, we can't be far from the wizard sleeve then.
It's the visits. I
It's been a-
I
It's
think
been a
you'll find
vision,
it's the Wizard Sleeve.
Brought to you by Audio Jungle.
Comma.
Yeah.
Audio Jungle.
It is now. Are we far away?
It'd be about
I mean, yeah, not that far, no.
one of those trees.
As you're... you just sucked him up, haven't you? Never mind. We'll do
Sorry?
it later.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Let's go see what they're doing.
Are you heading off to the ship? What are you? How are you planning to get to the ship?
Pilot
so
just disappears
nervous
off
as
and
to
I'm
what-
just on the beach.
Just
How
walks
far,
off.
how far is it away?
About that far.
We're ship 2.
You can walk to it in like
We've just seen
a
Keth.
few minutes.
Is
wandering
it
over
500 feet away? Is it more than 500 feet away?
It's 501.
Can you dimension door that?
Yeah,
Is what you're
can I dimension all this?
Such a dick.
You're
You're going to leave
I don't know.
me
How far?
having taken all of the swimming
Yeah,
gear
to be.
and just teleport yourself away. Aren't you?
Yeah, it's slightly more than 500 feet away.
Yeah.
Ha.
But you can also like.
Swims 5 feet, teleports.
Yeah. But why does that stop you? You just get wet. Well, actually, you wouldn't. You could probably walk on water or something stupid, can't you?
Mm,
You've probably got something for that. He's got all the swimming gear.
Yeah.
Whereas Jeff is going to summon a draconic spirit, jump on the back of it, and get flown over there.
Yeah, to be
because
fair.
he's a fucking boss, and he can't do the water stuff, so he takes the air instead.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Jeff flies over on a dragon. What are you doing?
Just
Milo?
can I get the dragon just to do like
I'm
just
gonna,
a cheeky breath at Milo?
Not fire, just hot.
Yeah, just enough to make it go. Ooh, okay,
That's a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, dragon in my head.
Like on a cold day, if you walk into a shop and they've got the air curtain on really, really high, and it's just a bit like, it's nice, but I couldn't stay here for long.
Yeah.
Makes you feel a bit sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A weird reference.
I'm going to turn.
But everybody
Oh no,
knows
it's
it.
Yeah.
He's had that experience where it's like, oh, God, wish I had no water.
That could be my cable.
Ooh,
Mike who?
my cable.
How are you getting over there?
How are you getting over there?
I am going to polymorph into a seagull.
Of course you are.
And then fly
Excellent.
over.
Okay,
And fly over.
you do that and you fly over as well.
Mark? Mark?
And we're going to pick up the scene then
Oh,
Finally.
here we go.
with
Oh,
Derek. You're on deck with Albert
yep.
and looking very credulously at him.
Let's move past it quickly.
I don't know if it's
Incredulous.
I don't know. It's. Can you be credulous?
Yeah.
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 Is it?
I think.
Or is it one of those like non-paired? Because you can be.
Let us know in the comments.
Anyway,
of this
yeah.
video.
They're like discombobulated.
No,
I feel
credulous
very
does have a
combobulated
diction.
today.
It's having or showing too great a readiness to believe things.
There you go. Yeah.
That's what
There you go.
credulous means.
Anyway, you're there with the orange-bearded fool as a dragon and a seagull
That'll be the lads then, Keth.
land on deck.
Everything's
Jeff
completely
slides
normal.
off the dragon, and the seagull
Lands on Jeff's head.
lands on Jeff's head and
twist.
stays a seagull or turns back into Milo.
I I'm going to shit on his head and then turn back into me.
Okay. Before we get any further with that, then Jeff, roll a strength check to have a halfling on your head.
Hold on, you're going to shit on his head and then just sit in your own
Yes,
shit.
that is
That's
what's
what he said.
that's what's happening.
I was running through the
Jeff
mechanics
special.
out of my head.
Huh?
Jeff special.
Natty one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, welcome everybody to the second natural.
I'll turn to the
But you rolled it yourself.
I'll turn to the suspect as they land
course.
and go, now you're in for it. Our backup's just arrived.
And then Jeff slides off the thing. A seagull lands on his. It craps, turns into a halfling, and they both collapse. And Jeff takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
What an entrance. The lads.
And Milo has bird shit on his ass.
I can live with that.
What an absolute
I'll just scoot
calamity.
along the deck.
Shower of bastards.
Yeah. It's like,
And I'm assuming that probably breaks your concentration, ergo dragon vanishes.
Let's just
Given
say,
that you've taken some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd have to roll.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
I mean, you can roll to keep it, try and keep it if you want.
Nah, I'm more interested to let it play out. He,
That was beat a 12.
he essentially was a
Dragon
boat.
vanishes.
Yeah.
he was a taxi.
Yeah.
Taxi.
Backup from Wish has arrived. Good. The cavalry isn't here.
Milo,
Don't worry.
Tim, you.
And Keth,
Oh, yes. There we go.
this goes on behind you in the open doorway that you have pushed open gently, like a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
And inside this darkened space.
Darkened space. There's a room.
It's a room,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
It's not
was
a
it?
garden.
What's a fence?
Very, very rarely are there gardens on a boat or a ship.
But not never.
Not never, but
Not
rarely.
never.
You see a figure standing inside with his eye to the is hole.
What?
the not hole that is a hole.
Right, go.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
go on
it's
now.
a nipple height for you, which is eye height for this particular figure.
Hmm.
And this figure is
A pervert.
yes, a pervert.
Are they naked?
Yes, no,
Oh, his hands full.
yes,
Oh,
no.
They're naked from
No.
the collar up.
Yeah, they are naked from
and
the collar up.
cuffs down.
Well, I say
Oh.
naked from the collar up. They're naked from the collar up, with the exception of a bright blue beard.
Whoa.
And the figure turns to you and he says, "Oh, I guess the jig is up.
What are you doing here?
You weren't supposed to see in here, Keth. This was supposed to be
What?
a murder mystery game."
way. Oh my god, he's unhinged. Absolutely unhinged.
No.
What?
Is that Frostbeard in there, Keth?
You're not going to believe this.
I heard his voice.
I found another wanker. Frostbeard, what is going on?
Are those people actually dead, Frostbeard?
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. They were dead before I got to them.
Okay.
What? What are
listen-
you involved? What's
So, look, here's the thing.
Get out of here.
I've been toying with, the studio was destroyed.
Yes.
Terrible fire,
Yes.
much lung damage. It was awful.
Yes.
I had a word with the producers. And I said to myself, Frostbeard, you gotta branch out. They've had it with these studio shiny floor productions. We gotta get gritty, gotta get real, gotta get out there.
That's what Frostbeard said, yeah?
Yeah, Frostbeard said that to me, Frostbeard.
Yep, okay, yep.
And so I said to Frostbeard,
yeah.
I said, Frostbeard, we gotta do something different. Really shake up the format.
In your hall of mirrors that you were in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what did Frostbeard say to that?
He said, Frostbeard, I think you're onto something. He said, Frostbeard, you really
It's like one of
gotta...
those bathroom mirrors with the cabinets. Yes, no.
The eyes have it. The eyes have it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 eyes. And he said, we want to create a game that the contestants won't even know they're in a game.
Right.
They'll think that they're out there solving mysteries and making their way to a grand prize. So we need some victims. We need a culprit. We need mysteries and puzzles. And then they'll solve it. They'll be happy. And we'll reveal the grand prize at the end for the ones who solved the mystery first.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm with you so
Like
far.
other teams.
But to be honest, Frostbeard, it seems a bit ridiculous. I think I, Derek Normalbeard, would know if I was a character in some sort of game.
Putting on a voice.
Yeah.
Ridiculous notion.
So I went out and I found myself some willing corpses.
Right, so they're already dead.
You
Yes,
just found
But
some corpses.
your man there just said that he shot and stabbed them.
Well, that is true.
And there was some poisoning.
Well, the poisoning sort of happened beforehand.
But one of them poisoned the other.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm not sure.
It's your game.
Yeah, but that was unrelated. That's why they were corpses.
Okay. Have you ever, I know you were looking through a little peephole, so you
Yeah.
probably heard the first part of
Yeah.
this sentence. Have you ever heard the phrase pervert in the course of justice?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see how it applies to this situation?
In retrospect, yes.
Right. Just so that we're all on the same page.
Nice.
I'm just in the background, just sort of going,
Out there, that's Steve. He's playing the character Albert. He's so distinctive because I needed the contestants to be able to identify
Right.
the culprits.
Okay.
It's a stick-on beard.
So
We
you
got the idea from a friend of mine. I can't remember. It's it's you.
Yeah. It was actually. It looks quite like my bit. I can see the stitch marks in the middle where it got torn in half.
He's
very,
wearing
very
an eye
expensive.
patch. He doesn't have a missing eye or anything. It's just
Same.
yeah. Maybe another idea.
Yeah.
He does have a peg leg.
bit
That is a
tall,
thing.
Ah.
nice Fez.
It was an incident. You've got a Fez.
Yeah.
It's a bit crumpled. Did something fall on it?
Yep. And it's also a bit covered in
Good bird shit.
bird.
Yeah, you should clean that.
Do you want to swap?
Steve, I think the jig is up. I think you could go. The test run of the pilot episode, probably not worked out as we intended.
Steve, before you go, mate, can I have a look at that Fez for a second?
And he hands you the Fez.
Good. Jeff,
Yeah. Cheers.
Swaps the-
give him back the sheet.
Derek, do you want that
Thanks, Derek.
beard?
No.
No.
Nah, I'm past that now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, it's free. I
I've
mean,
still
they're
got the same
incredibly
name.
expensive in our goose.
Yeah.
You won't be able to sell it.
You know,
As obviously we've
But,
been very helpful
you
for
know.
testing this out
I feel
for
like
you
it'd be
here,
a
Flynn.
step
Yeah.
backwards.
I feel like you did mention
like it.
something about a grand prize.
Oh!
Yes,
So
'cause
there
we
must be
solved
a,
it.
a testing prizes.
Oh, there's real prizes.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
what are they?
Since we've evaluated the rest of the puzzle, we
Yeah.
should probably evaluate the prize.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Oh,
And then keep them.
so like if you
Field
were.
test.
Give us prizes.
If I was
Flynn.
if I was to say you were like influencers of the game show format,
Yep.
and you could show off this great prizes that you got from doing this game show.
Other people might
Other
wanna
people
do
might
it,
want
yeah.
to be a part of it because they might win, and as a sort of instead of payment for being part of it, you get to keep the prizes.
Correct.
Yeah.
I like this format. I like where you're going.
Yeah.
It's almost like we're affiliated with you.
I
Yes.
like that
Where you're
word.
affiliated.
Can you
Affiliates.
also remove the
It's a
two
good scheme.
bodies from my house?
Oh yeah, no, I Yeah.
No.
No.
Why?
They've been there for 6 months now. Sorry, no.
months.
They've been there like a week. I don't know. Time is weird here.
Right, Flint.
True.
He's cracked. Shall we just push him down and take the prizes?
It's time for prizes! Double prizes!
For whoever uncovered it.
Are we wanting to do prizes then?
Yeah.
Oh, all right then. All right then. Let's do prizes.
Prizes.
You're all going to have to roll some dice because
Hey.
at this moment, Frostbeard goes, let's go to the prize zone and pulls a lever.
Oh, God.
And trapdoors open under all of you. Weird, you were all stood on those trapdoors exactly. and you
With our names on all
yeah,
of them.
it was really weird. And you fall into
It's Joseph's key!
and you fall into the bowels of the ship.
Oh, God.
Never like to fall into
More
those
shit.
bowels.
Yeah. It's just an abattoir.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
why he's got one on board.
Oh. And the next moment, you're in a beautiful studio space aboard this ship.
I thought you said shiny floor games were old hat.
Yeah, but you gotta have the prize room.
Right, okay.
If it ain't broke.
He's right, Derek. God.
Sorry.
So,
Sometimes you can be too progressive.
this is the lever of prizes.
Jeff instantly pulls it.
Spotlight. Okay, and this is the lever of prizes, and when you pull it, the prize will be presented to. Oh, goodness.
I thought that was a long time.
It's just scaffolding.
What's the name of the team?
collapses.
Was it like Nassau Firebirds?
The Nassau Firebirds, yeah.
Just scrubbed out on it.
Sanded off. Yeah.
Like the serial number.
Yeah. Okay, since you pulled it, please can you roll a d20?
Right.
12. Okay, and
Yeah.
12. Okay. I'm going to look it up though. Just bear with me a second.
Can I just say, this murder mystery,
Yeah.
have you been sitting on this for months?
Yes, this was the joke I had. So you were all like really thinking this through. I'm just like, it's a fucking Frostbeard game. You haven't done a Frostbeard game in so. How did you not think this was going to be a Frostbeard game?
Because
It started with madness.
Yeah.
True.
The masturbation and the suspect should have been the one that gave it away. Really.
What the really absurd
Yeah.
suspect?
I just thought you got giddy with excitement at the end of the last recording, to be honest. It
Yeah.
was quite late in the day. You were in your giddy mode, and I was like, okay, this could just be James having a little moment of he's happy, Mr. Bean, you know.
Yeah.
if it was a Hot Fuzz suspect reference.
Was it Mr. Bean or?
No, it's
Johnny English.
It's
Johnny
Johnny
English,
English.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Ronan.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, I just thought that was the that you just lost it, sort of.
You thought he just lost it.
Essentially,
He
yeah.
was playing a character
He
that had
lost
lost it long ago.
No, actually,
First time.
your performance was bang on.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I was doing my best.
That's great.
And I've just been sat here this
6
whole
months.
fucking time where you lot are just like wondering about this murder mystery. And we're going, why are we doing another murder mystery? You're fucking not.
I like doing
I'm there
another
going,
mystery.
why would we care? We've left a wake of dead bodies in our.
Yeah,
in our
I
path,
know.
and we now care that 2 have been murdered in his house. Who
Yeah.
cares? That's
Who gives a
standard
shit?
Saturday for Milo.
Yeah, we know the guy who runs the island and go, Timbers, yeah, it wasn't us. Oh, okay.
Or we
There
could
you
have just dragged them outside and gone, part of the Royal Guard invasion. Like, oh, we've got 2 more bodies that were mopped. So literally, no reason for it.
We jumped on it like a pigeon on a
Yeah,
fat
you
bird, didn't we?
did.
I'm
Oh,
glad.
yes.
I like the murder mystery.
Yeah.
We solved it.
And the
It's all-
frustration,
To be fair, you did.
the frustration of the
Oh.
I didn't kill him.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, Hef. Soft J.
Please be something I can carry. Please be something.
Thank you.
Please be something I can carry.
Is it,
Is it a bag?
is it just a
It's
shopping
never
carrier
gonna-
bag?
It's never going to be a bag.
A bowl of water.
It's a really
I
inconvenient
won't-
bowl of water.
James is
Full
James
to
is
the
so
brim.
committed to the bit. He won't even let me have a baguette.
Because it's
What,
got
just so you can
gluten in
follow-
it, you monster.
So you hollow it out and
arse.
store.
It's got gluten in you, arse.
So you, when you pull the lever, descending from the ceiling on a little claw.
A claw.
A claw.
Crab's
it's like
claw.
it's a box. It's a sort of oblongy box.
What have I got? What have I got? What have I got?
The box is lowered to within arm's reach of you. Do you grab it?
Yeah.
You grab the box and you open the box, and inside you see what appears to be a bracer.
No whammies, no whammies.
Oh, a bracer.
A bracer.
That's one of them arm thingies, right?
Yes.
Cool.
And
I can wear it.
Frostbeard looks and he says, "Oh, this is an assassin's bracer."
Oh, which one?
It's Michael's. It says right there.
Oh, yeah.
Fassbender.
Still got a bit of blood on it.
Yeah, it does. The bracer contains a concealed dagger.
Oh, nice.
The wearer can cause this dagger to extend from the bracer or retract the dagger, requiring use of a bonus action.
Sick.
You can deal 1d4 piercing damage, and it counts as a concealed weapon.
Ooh.
Hidden blades.
Searching for this item is done at disadvantage.
Nice.
Perfect for a man who only wears t-shirts.
Yeah.
Deal.
Maybe you go for the long sleeve.
No, it's like a
What's
bracer.
that? It's my watch.
Why is it all clinky and sharp and pointy?
What's the time? Ah!
I've got this white t-shirt and a vest crop top. Those are my two outfits.
The crop top is currently just draped around his shoulders.
Just casual.
Just look that you've
Cool.
got the assassin's bracer.
Yeah, he does.
It's concealed.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
I'm not the ruler of
Searching
the
for it is
mechanics
done
of
at
this game.
disadvantage.
Bracer on wrist.
Yep.
Has a dagger in it.
Yep.
Can come out at will.
I mean, typically underneath
Is it
rather than
okay?
over the top,
Yeah.
but yeah.
You know Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh, right. I know
Fair
the
one,
game.
fair one.
The game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a leather bracer with
He's not part of the creed.
a thing on a spring that goes underneath
Cool.
it. It's like a,
And that does 1d4 stabbing.
Piercing, yes.
Yes.
And it also has the nick feature
belonged to
That's
Michael
its name.
from the weapon
Nick.
mastery.
That's its name.
It's nick. Yes.
Nick the Dagger.
So weapon mastery feature will be nick.
Michael's
and-
bracer featuring Nick the Dagger.
Yeah. But if someone is trying to search you for weapons, they would only be able to find that weapon at disadvantage.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Something
that's
else
my-
that's
excellent.
Similar to my
build on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Derringer.
Yes, yeah. Like Poppins bracers, but
But real.
More similar to the Derringer.
Yeah, you can't throw these, they're attached.
your bracer that you got made to
I had
quick
made.
release.
Yeah.
So you just go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then stab him.
It's fine.
What dagger?
Yeah, basically.
Literally just put my arm on someone and then they just die.
Well, maybe.
If you hit their heart,
If it was a normal
If it was
human,
a person, yeah.
I
Like
got
an
it.
NPC, yeah, probably.
I got a good chance.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, that's one prize. Who's up next?
Jeff pulls the lever again, but then gestures to Keth.
Nothing happens when you pull the lever. Damn it.
Keth will grab the lever and give a good old yank.
And pull the lever. It's okay. And you pull the lever and roll a d20, please.
And I get a
Two. Right, what are we looking for? Let's have a look. See.
does Milo Malrus have a stone of far speech that's like a home stone in his?
Oh, I
Can I
like it.
just ring Abdul and go, yeah, by the way, it was all a joke by Flint Abdul, but nevertheless, sorry, your friend Jim's dead. Put the stone of far speech down.
Just on an answer phone message.
Apparently it's
He's
6
just
months
cleaning up.
old.
Oh, there's a message. I wonder what it is.
I really like the idea of a home stone.
Yeah.
A great big flat stone. Like,
Yeah.
but like in the old where it's like you'd have like the telephone table in the hall.
Yeah.
And a little stool next to it. Hello.
Hello.
Manner.
Already there's a poster going up in Nancy saying there's a vacancy in Team Firebird or whatever it was for the lawn darts. Beach
Yeah,
lawn
actually.
darts team.
Yeah, hello Nancy. Jim's not coming back to Team Firebird, so you might want to get somebody in
Nancy's
to do the
actually-
round robin.
Nancy's already aware. She had to take the missing post because he's been gone for 6 months down, so that way Flint could get his murder mystery to make sense.
I'm sick of that poster.
Yeah.
Looking at his
all
day.
Ooh. What? Sorry. What?
Are you
What did you say?
struggling to find-
What did you say you rolled?
Are you struggling to find the list you had open for
No,
the
I have
last prize?
I have the list. I'm just trying to find the. What? Two, was it? Two. Thank you. That's very kind of you. All right.
We're losing Jeff. We're losing him. He needs a break.
Okay. Right. So you. And
You?
So you.
Me.
The claw descends from the ceiling. And it has a sphere in its hand, in its grasp.
Is it a crab claw?
It's like a three-pronged
Three-pronged
claw descends down to within hand's reach of you. There's a sphere in it. Pops it
Yep.
in. And do you open it up?
Oh, yes.
And you open it up, and Frostbeard
Keth
goes,
says,
"Oh,
yes.
those are good. Those are the phase destabilization caltrops.
Come again.
Oh, yes.
No more explanation. Moves on.
And who was the next prize?
These caltrops can be used as regular caltrops, but with the added effect that any creature that takes damage must make a charisma saving throw, whatever the fuck that is, with a DC of 15. If the creature fails, they are affected as if by the banishment spell.
I'm going to stop you.
Okay, that's insane.
I'm going to restart you with caltrops.
They're the
Yes.
things that use like the
What's a
spikes.
caltrop?
The spikes that cars drop when
Yeah.
you know, like you're doing high speed chase and it drops those like spiky
Oh.
things. They're caltrops.
What was everything after caltrops? Because I was trying to figure
Basically,
out what caltrop was.
if someone treads on it, they have to make a charisma saving throw. If they
Oh.
fail it, they disappear from existence for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like really bad shiny Lego. No, shiny toy bricks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
carry.
Yeah.
But there's only 12 in there, and every time one is trod on, that's it. That one's gone.
That's pretty insane.
cool.
though.
Nice. I'll take them.
They disappear for however long they disappear from the banishment spell.
Ooh.
I think it's like an hour.
I'll take them. Yes, I'll take them.
It's not permanent. They will come back, I promise.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Magic. Oh, no.
But they will
Magic
change.
death.
It might not be now. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be for 100 years, but it will be
At some point.
at some point.
At some point.
Will be.
I'll take them.
Good. That's what you got. Who's next?
I'll go and pull
Okay,
the lever.
you pull the
Get
lever.
out of here, Keth.
You pull the lever.
Don't make me count.
Roll D20, please.
I'll nick you.
Yeah.
A 7.
Spider-Man. 7, you say?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
And
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. What's number 7?
Rogue or cleric you can do now as well. Ooh, they might open up some other things.
My Spidey's
Stabby.
I could kill a normal man with this. Kenneth's going to be exasperated every time that you're just walking around and go. Every time someone tries to search Jeff, and Keth can just see the razor.
Yeah.
It's like, how,
Giving them advice. Do you want to check that thing on his arm? No, it's fine.
lifting his arm up. Nope, nothing under there.
it's going to do Keth's head in for the rest of the time. It's like, no weapons here.
Or we just get
Oh, I
Jeff-
found this. I'm hoping it's a really bright colour as well. Like,
Yeah.
It's really obvious.
It's got like flames on it and
We-
all
we
sorts.
get you some-
Already decorating.
get you a
Already decorating it.
get you a long sleeve shirt and you just roll the sleeves up. over
Cuts the sleeve off. One up, one down.
it. I think, yeah.
Ooh.
Is that enough filler now for you
Yeah,
to
you
find
are.
the list that you already had?
Derek,
Yeah.
the claw descends, and it's a long, sort of thin, oblong box descends to you on this claw.
How long?
That long.
How thin?
Thinnish.
Mm-hmm.
Open the box.
You open the box, and Frostbeard goes, "Oh, that's a rare one.
Oh.
Well, I was
It's
just calling shit.
it's the random weapon of randomness.
Okay.
Oh, okay. that'd be
That
good.
sounds cool.
Yes.
Oh.
This weapon, it's you can see how it looks like a sword now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Well, every attack made with this sword, you roll
Okay.
1d4.
Okay.
On an odd number, it makes that attack. On an even number, mid-attack, the weapon will change into one of many possible items from this, and holds up a scroll, D100 table.
What's a D4 or a D100?
I don't know. I'm having...
caltrops.
It's a magical stuff.
Yeah.
Types of caltrop.
They could be anything from, say, a spear, a cuddly toy in the shape of a bear, a dagger, a hand axe, a javelin, a telescope, a
Dildo.
katana, a
Dildo.
cutlass, a collapsible sword, a dinner fork, a rifle, some flowers, a dildo,
Yes.
What was that one?
some flowers.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
A fucking bracer that no one can see.
Yeah, cool. Who's up next?
Me.
Okay, Milo, pull the lever.
Pulled it. 3.
3, okay.
My
Three.
no time to waste.
Just taking the scaffolding and fucked off.
Now we've got to fill again while James finds the list that he already has open.
I have the
Please
list, I'm
ask.
just trying to find the item. 3.
What do you hope it might be, Milo?
No idea.
Oh, that claw's coming again. Look at it. Oh, it's got that 3 ping effect.
The 3 pings.
Go inside. He's really going.
The claws rummaging around. And
let's go back up. We got the wrong one.
they got the wrong one. Oh, no.
It's hit the wrong studio. It's a ship.
Yeah.
This is the studio shit.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's
It is now.
All it is
Since Frostbeard
it's
killed that
Albert.
guy and took
Albert
his ship.
/ Steve at the top, it's just dangling the crane with like a fishing rod at the top.
Is he like the first member of the crew?
Right.
New crew.
There's a
wow.
Pinewood Studios joke
So,
somewhere, but I can't get it.
The claw descends down. It's a cube-shaped box, about the size of a bowling ball.
Ooh, that's big.
But a cube. And
ball.
it lowers to your hand level. Do you take it?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. It feels quite light. And do you open the box?
Yes.
Inside, you see a cannonball.
Ooh.
And Frostbeard leans over and goes, "Ooh, this is a good one. This is the cannonball of unbelievable weight."
What does it do?
Oh, okay, I'll tell you. Well, this cannonball is made of an unknown metal, and it's light as a feather. If thrown, it would cause no more damage than, say, a table tennis ball. It's very, very light, until the magic words are spoken. At which point, it becomes heavier than you could possibly imagine.
Probably going to get to that bit.
To lift the cannonball after the magic words have been spoken would require a DC 40 strength check.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Whoa.
Not even a nat 20, whatever the fuck that means, could lift it. It's impossible. Until the magic word is spoken again.
Nice.
What's the magic word? Everybody wants to know.
Oh, just jumping on the spot.
Tell me.
Ow.
The magic word is, here, hold this.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a great way to pin. I mean, if you want to, it's a great way to pin someone down.
Yeah.
Of anything. Drop that on a Tarask foot.
Oh, God.
See ya.
Here, hold this. And it drops immediately.
That's cool.
That is good.
That's very
gonna be
cool.
That's a
useful.
great way to pin something down.
Yeah.
Do you think it would just go straight through a ship, or
Yeah, would it just like go through the air?
Oh, shit.
Quick. Milo,
So
say,
here,
it
hold
again,
this.
say it again quickly.
Here, hold this.
Yeah, what's the... Yeah, just to say it again to
I'm
stop it
picking
from
it.
working.
Yeah.
did you have to say it again, or do you like, I got it? Is that the finishing word? Or
No, it's the same word.
okay,
Same word.
So that way, if it's really heavy on the ground, you can be like, here, hold this. You can pick it up.
and then go say it again.
Yeah, it's
just to mess with them.
She's like, here, hold this.
You could essentially do the Thor's hammer.
Yeah, you really could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can lift that. I'll give you 100 gold.
We need to
I'll
pull
do
that.
it.
And
yeah.
and Frostbeard goes, so, how do you like your prizes?
Pretty good. If you've got any more, I'll take them too.
No.
Who got double prizes?
You can clear. All we'll say
There's
is
always
that
double prizes.
You can clearly tell this is your draft run. But you'll get there.
Thanks.
Yeah, we've got to go and test these prizes out now.
Yeah.
Okay.
To give you a full review.
Yeah.
But next time, I think since we're sort of in the loop a little bit, don't bother with the game. Just give us the prizes.
Oh.
We'll test those as well.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you're doing really good. You're doing really
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Thanks
You
very
haven't
much.
done your double prizes.
Let me
you
do my-
always do double prizes.
Join us next time.
No.
Where we'll be doing
No.
Oh, he's doing
double prizes.
Yes.
Guessing. So that's it. That's the end of the episode. Yep. That's it. Nothing else. You want more? Well, all right. Look. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll see all the other content, all the other videos, loads and loads of stuff out there, and you won't miss it. Make sure you ring the bell as well, because that's like a thing people do on YouTube. It's true. I've heard about it. Yeah. Come on now, you can go. Just press that subscribe and the bell. No, not the end of it. Come on. Smut. Ridiculous. All right. See you next time.